Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to do a reading. This reading contains messages that you're meant to see over the next 3 days. Something important for you to know. So we're going kind of deep. We're going to pull from what is this? The Shaman's Dream. Yeah, the Shaman's Dream. And the Siren Song, and the Sci-Fi Tarot, and the 108 Oracle. So opening up to your spirit team. These messages are for the sign of Taurus, for their Most High. And thank you for being here. The ways you support the channel. Thank you for liking the video if you like it. Leaving a nice comment if you feel like it. And thank you for the people who have reached out for private readings. That information's down in the description box. Fortune's Wheel. Luck and right timing. So I'm glad we picked this deck as our collective energy is kind of joined together right now for this reading. Deep quiet, stillness, meditation, soul star chakra, awakening, more and more, might already be, it's already there, right? It's just the flow, conscious of it. This connects you to your higher self, to purpose, to your answers, because those answers lie in your soul. You're able to connect with them more or better if you would like. The Eye of the Needle, intentionality. This means something's going to manifest for you that you have your attention placed on. Where your attention is, it is what is creating this. It is the eye of the needle. Focus. It's about focus. Intentionality is about saying and talking about or inquiring to yourself the why you're doing something. A tidy house, clarity and organization. And repairing the veil, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Repairing the veil. Closing door, completion. This is like final step here. And then we're closing the door. We're having a completion. So when we clean up physically, our house, our place, our affairs, we're also helping clear out emotional clutter too at the same time. Your energetic body is working with your physical body. Physical body you should be using as a tool here for that, right? Is what they're saying. There's something that you're going to get very active on here. There's some sort of action. Child. It can be a child like in that age of like 10 to 16. It could be that, or it could be like when you're tying up the loose ends of some manifestation that has made it so much of the way, and there's something else to add to it, then it's like complete, and then it opens another door for something else. the completion of this. Yeah, the completion of this, the ending, the closing, the chapter closing out. Either a situation going out of your life, or could be something where there were a lot of people meddling or interfering. Okay, what is the coffin card about? Okay. I have the ring and I have the gift. I think if you're coming out of a commitment, like a big one, like a soul contract, that it's done, it's final, then that's what it's saying. Because I was feeling like with the repairing of the veil, I'm feeling the energy of a parting on good terms, is what I'm feeling, of not burning a bridge, forgiveness, but ultimately still a closing door to a situation. And the gift is something big. The gift is something big from the universe to you. And might be representing a new commitment here. For some of you, all it has to do with a woman, a specific woman. Or a woman giving you a gift. No. Okay, so it could be somebody that's just very much so in their feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. Remember what signs are feminine also. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So also those are feminine signs, inclined to feminine. So it could be something like that. But this is somebody who's associated with the old version of you. They're from your past. So it feels like there's a closing door or a completion with a person from your past, and there may be a gift of something new to commit to, like the new cycle here, whatever this fortune's will is bringing out. And maybe for some you're looking at, if this does not come together, or if this soul contract is broken, then that might be a gift to some people. You know, they may view it as that. Because if it was something that you felt like wrapped up, served its purpose, you know. Kind woman. A kind woman. The moon. Ooh, that could be big. And the house. The house. Okay, that's a separate message, because yes, it can be a new residence, or getting out of an unhealthy situation with the brief illness card here on the bottom, finding a new place of residence, especially if like the environment is what's causing you to feel like it's just unhealthy for you, not good for you anymore. So it could be that. It could be about maybe setting your intention for this place of residence. It could be talking about, metaphorically, about you, about how solid you are, how resilient you are, and protective you are of self. Unbreakable, determined. So the moon, though, is interesting, because that in the Lenormand is about fame, recognition, having more than just a little spotlight put on you, having a big spotlight put on you. I think this house here goes here. I mean, there might be something about an actual door too. Like, I know that this is changed, right? And a closing door, but there's something here that may... I don't know, a red door just came to mind. A red door and a door. This could be about the door to something fun and creative. This new door that opens. Change wants to come out. move, a move. On the car, there's a move. There's the lamp, the kitchen, all the like essentials that you need is being put in this car, and they're moving. Somebody's moving. Mature man, older male, a message, and a despair. I saw that though in this deck, and I was thinking the despair might be, somebody might be sad to see you go or end something. I have the concern card. And there's the lily here. It's somebody that's concerned with your happiness and your satisfaction in life. Maybe with work, maybe with what you do for work. So it might be, the community represents like supportive people. Like a group of people that are very supportive, maybe of this change. I just don't feel, I mean, unless you feel like you're in despair right now, then something new is coming with this Fortune's Wheel, but I don't think that necessarily applies to you. Yeah, somebody in despair because you're going to be ending something with the Death card. Death is the closing door, is the completion of a cycle, right? Well, it's the ending. It represents the ending, completion, ending, absolute ending. So we look at it as major transformation. Everything is always reborn. Somehow, some way. Nothing ever really dies, right? So this is, yeah, I have a feeling this is a little bit of sadness maybe attached to this ending, this closing door, but only because there might be a genuine love here, but it's just something that maybe doesn't feel like it's working. Who is your friend here? This person that's concerned. We got the Three of Cups. Six of Wands was wanting to come out, but the Three of Cups and the Emperor, this is a person, I think. This concern and the Emperor, a power like unto a god, a friend, somebody who's really powerful or influential. Maybe they're the one giving you a gift of some sort or helping out. Because usually the Three of Cups is like celebrating the people that are around you, joy, abundance. See, it's good things. And the Emperor is taking action. So there's the action, because I was feeling like you're going to be taking action. What is the message about? Page of Swords, which is a message. News, letter, information, the information you need. Yeah, I mean that is the message. So you're about to get some news. Tell me about the mature man, older man. Candle went out. Oh, I don't know. That was weird. At the same time. It says Ascendance on the card. The Six of Wands wanted to show itself earlier. So this person sees and recognizes you, praises you. It might be part of a community or a group of people that really see what you do, appreciate you, have a lot of respect for you. They see some sort of achievement, and it's like being lifted up for some sort of achievement here that you have already done. So that might be a person who is recognizing this about you. Let me get pull from another deck and let's get more on what the news or information. It could be about your victory here with the Six of Wands. Because wands are actions, but the actions that you have taken lead you to like coming out on top. Or looking really good, like looking really good too. Just add to that. What's the message about, please? What's the news about for Taurus? Well, uncertain and person of air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is about the great mentalist. Okay, so this is about, I feel like this is about us being in our head, uncertain in our head, maybe overthinking. It's funny because I see that energy as being very certain. I want to get something else. Why is the person of air and uncertain? What is uncertain about at this moment? What is uncertain at this moment about? This could be also a professional or a lawyer getting you information that you need, or a professional, somebody that's getting you information that you need. Something that you were uncertain about until you get this. Tell me more about uncertain, please. About uncertain. Five of Cups. The Lovers. So I think this is a worry or a fear of having major disappointment. Now, Five of Cups can sometimes be a past, a cleaning. It can be about like a lover situation from the past, or a relationship. Maybe even uncertain if something's going to work out or not. Tell me more. No, it is going to work out. Something is going to work out. It might be a new path. It might be a new journey. Because, yeah, the six... Wow. All right. We'll use that as your messages here. That you may be uncertain. You may be... Look, you may be afraid or worried that something is going to result in a disappointment or a regret, right? But I think the Chariot is saying, no, you will have success. You will have victory. This is an action card. Again, so I was feeling action. This is action. It also says the unstoppable vessel. You have the Four of Wands after that, and that means that this is going to lead you to the path where really you'll be celebrating. It says on the card, a joyous celebration of homecoming. You can take into account the Wands energies that come before the Four and say that you're going to be aligned with and prepared for the right path, new possibilities, with alliances that are there for the expansion of your vision. It's shared vision in a way. That's actually the best way to probably describe the Four of Wands, is that you are on that path with other people who have shared vision. In some way you're connected. So it leads to celebration, and this can be making something very official about this connection. So it can be leading to marriage or something like that eventually for most of you all. Because then I have like the Hermit, the Six of Swords, then the Eight of Wands came out, and then the Star. All right, so this is like big time realization. When we were in deep, quiet meditation and stillness, and I'm getting the feeling like you have already done this isolation phase, or we could call it the wilderness, being in the wilderness, like period of your life where you're trying to figure things out. And now it's time to come kind of like out of that energy, out of complete stillness, and maybe a alone time. This says alone among the stars. Alone among the stars. And the Six of Swords is when your intuition is telling you that you need to go in a different direction. Like you need to go ahead and do this now, because the energy that's around you would be the Five of Swords. So therefore, you're wanting to get out. You're wanting to go to calmer waters. And that's where that journey takes you. It can be a literal, sorry about that. It can be a literal journey or traveling. It can talk about that. Like you're going to have news. The Eight of Wands here says changes in the air. An exciting adventure into the unknown. It's news. It's communication. And it's good. And it can be communication from, well, a friend or a very influential person or friend. Yeah, especially since you have the star too. Because that, I mean, it could be somebody like famous here. You could be getting famous for something. I mean, it happens in different ways nowadays, right? So I feel like there's more opportunity for being in the spotlight anyway. So it's not far-fetched, like to say that you may be famous for something here. And both of those cards could also mean, all of these actually could mean travel. So I think travel is in the cards for you. Whatever you figured out, you know, the Hermit usually has a lantern that has the star energy in it. You figure out what the star is to you, what that is. Usually it's our dreams from when we were still tapped in to our inner child. You might be right now. Or that you can remember from a child that you kind of thought would always happen. Like a dream come true. So, you were alone among the stars when they were all lining up for this particular time for you. Right? Something for you to celebrate. So you need not worry about the uncertain. Yeah, especially if there's a big concern here about wanting to do something, just needing those materials, needing the resources, or the energy, or the vitality. The sap is talking about wealth, flow, even sweetness, energy, physical health, life force, and abundant. Another 6, by the way. Now, this is what you're going to be looking like. I have a feeling if you're getting curtain call and the star and the emperor, you might be showing this power that you have that is like unto a god. With curtain call, acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, spotlight, focused attention. This is admiration, the 6 of Wands. Spotlight, like the moon here, theater, act, performance. Slingshot says you're being pulled back. Basically, you may experience tension or even anxiety at this time because you're being pulled back a little bit, so that when that slingshot lets go, it's like ready, aim, fire. It goes fast, kind of like the change that the 8 of Wands is going to bring into your life. It's going to happen fast. This is fast action. Swift. If it's a rise that it's talking about, like into this type of energy, that's big. And it means that it's going to happen. And when it happens, it's going to happen fast. And it's going to be like your rise is going to be fast. Tell me more. Rainbow. And the complicated situation that is absolutely figured out with the yarn. So I have the rainbow card, and I just love that. That's your future promise here, right? This is what's promised. A wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, a godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. For this slingshot, right? For this launch. For this to be set into motion. And the wheel, you've got 2 wheels. Wow. Well, they are saying you are the great mentalist here. For sure. Fortune's wheel and the wheel of karma. Karma, dharma, destined. Divine intervention. Luck, fortune. It's the wheel. It's luck, right timing. Yeah. Main character. In a good way. Not a narcissistic way. It's just like it's your stage. Yeah. Sapphire, mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, value, holy, divine favor, and revered. Yeah, that's giving chosen one vibes, isn't it? Holy and divine favor. Okay, let's close out with an angel number message for you. Well, you are aligned. Yeah, you really, 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 really are aligned. Master number 22. It says you're in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I'm aligned. And 1010, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. 1010. 2 fortunes wheel. That's great. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.